Good morning and welcome to Devotions. The suggested reading this morning is Proverbs 8, 1-4, the ESV. Does not wisdom call? Does not understanding raise her voice? On the heights, beside the way, at the crossroads, she takes her stand. Besides the gates in front of the town, at the entrance of the portals, she cries aloud, "To you, O men, I call, and my cry is to the children of man." Now, the Oxford Dictionary defines the word wisdom as the ability to use one's knowledge and experience to make good decisions and judgments. In the biblical sense, wisdom is more than just knowledge or intelligence. It is a deep spiritual understanding, showing a deep reverence for God, as well as exercising righteousness. Proverbs 9:10 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." It's not about intellect, but about aligning oneself with God's will. This passage in Proverbs is a beautiful poetic personification of wisdom. Rather than hiding or remaining mysterious, wisdom is proactive, it's public, and it's accessible. Did you notice that, girls? Wisdom is referred to as she, doesn't whisper from a mountaintop or hide in secret. She calls out in a very visible, communal place, the roads, the crossroads, the gates of the city. In a corrupt and greedy world, truth can often feel buried under noise. Yet this passage reminds us that God's wisdom is noticeable and acceptable. Wisdom is not special or picky. She seeks out listeners and makes herself known to all who will hear. And this wisdom is available to everyone. Wisdom is not for the elite or the spiritually mature. It's for young, old, experienced, or uncertain. This levels the playing field and reminds us that everyone can hear God's voice. Everyone. Sometimes his answer is immediate. Other times we are expected to wait. In Habakkuk 1, the prophet sees the destruction of Judah and is desperate for God's help. He asks God, "How long am I supposed to call for help before you answer?" Perhaps you are at this stage right now, waiting for answers. I know I am. My sister, daughter, and son-in-law have all been retrenched. It is difficult not to become discouraged. We sometimes settle for less or try to take matters into our own hands, thereby disqualifying ourselves from His blessings. Disqualifying ourselves from what God has in store for us. To quote Max Lucado to end, remember, God is in control. Remember His goodness in the past, His closeness in the present, and His power for the future. Amen. Till next time.